Hi Libra, this is your June 3rd through the 9th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week's spread. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Fool. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Empress and the Hierophant. And we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. But you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. It actually reminds me of the Gemini reading a little bit. We do have the Lovers, the first card in the potential outcome, which is a Gemini major arcana card, or it could be simply a way of the universe to say it's happening right now during Gemini birthday season. Right? The beginning of your reading is a little bit more dramatic than that reading. Right? And it's more dramatic because this person who is about to tell you how they feel, they're going nuts. They're going crazy. Maybe this person is younger than you, because this is like those at least 4 cards. The first 4 cards, they're kind of, I don't know, they feel kind of young, you know. Maybe you are young yourself, or maybe you feel young, or this person, you know, when somebody is madly in love with somebody, they're not the same they usually are, right? So it's maybe not young, but youthful energy. Anyway, yeah, the Nine of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. Somebody is going nuts. Somebody can't sleep at night. They're madly in love with you. They're watching you with that Page of Swords, the next card over, right? It is a card of a stalker. It's a card of somebody who keeps the tabs on you. So it could be somebody who you work with, in the gym with, in the class with, if school is still in, or somebody whom sees you when you go grocery shopping, right? So I think this week they're just not going to be able to hold back anymore. They're literally going to take a leap of faith with the Fool cards. It is a card of taking a leap of faith. Then they're going to shoot their shot and just spill it and tell you how they feel. And something is telling me that they're going to be received very well. Okay? I don't see any rejections, right? The Knight of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. It's often referred to as the knight in a shining armor, Prince Charming, so do expect a very romantic gesture coming from this person. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is what they want with you, right? The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card, commitment, marriage card. And like I said, I don't think you're going to be rejecting them, because the rest of the spread, it gets serious. It stays very loving, very lovey-dovey, but it gets serious, like really serious. In the left spread, we have just one major arcana card, the Fool, which is a card of taking a leap of faith in this case. Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. Every single one of them. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So the Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or it's happening right now. But maybe you guys are going to a Gemini birthday party or something like that. But the Lovers is a card of a choice, Libra. Alright, so you could be choosing to give this person a shot. And in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a card of a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames. And it could be the love of your life card. And it's very similar to the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Alright, the Two of Cups is also a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. Yeah, very similar energetically to the Lovers. Okay, the Empress in the middle, that's actually one of your major arcana cards, Libra. Right? The Empress, you actually share it with Taurus, but the Empress is often a card of a future mother figure, spouse figure. It's a card of somebody who is being loved, cherished, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, and all that good stuff, right? The Hierophant right next to the deck is a Taurus, major arcana card, but it is a card of a commitment and marriage. It's a card of something traditional. It's a card of religion. It's a card of spirituality, education, tradition, but it is a marriage commitment card. So all those three cards are major arcana cards, including you, Libra. You are in your own potential outcome. So yes, technically it is going to be up to you, but do expect a very, I don't want to say they're going to be like all over the place, but it's going to be a very emotional love confession. And what they do want is marriage. They do really love you. And this person is your soulmate, Libra. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Libra, this spread is for you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. One of you is going away, going on a business trip. Yep, going on a business trip. Okay, yeah, the Queen of Swords right next to the deck, that's most likely you. So it could be you who is going to be going on a business trip, or your person, right? But it's definitely work related. I'll still do the work, business, and finances spread separately. But for those of you who are married or in a long-term relationship already, one of you is going on a business trip. The Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a card of work, business, and finances. The Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is the most financially abundant knight out of all four knights. And the Chariot in the middle is, in this case, literally going somewhere. I don't know how long the trip is going to go for, but it's coming up. It's coming up. Some of you, if you run your own business, you could be buying a new car for your business. And maybe you're not going anywhere, but you're just buying a new car with the Chariot. You're buying yourself a new Chariot. All right? So that's what I have for you. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you. Libra, this week, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Four of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra, Aquarius. I gotta be honest with you, it doesn't feel like an X spread. It doesn't feel like an X reading. Maybe you haven't seen this person in such a long time, and it will feel like freshly squeezed juice or something. All right, it feels more like a new love reading, or feels like an existing love reading. But anyway, so you got this King of Swords. I assume it's the person coming back. I assume that's not you, right? And yeah, they're coming in with an Ace of Swords. Very straightforward, very clear message, conversation. The Ace of Cups in the middle is all about love, true, genuine, authentic love. And this whole spread is kind of weird, right? Because we start with the Four of Wands, and it's like it's backwards. Usually I would expect to see a court card in the beginning, or the Ace of Cups in the beginning, and then the Four of Wands, or another marriage commitment card. But we start with a marriage card, then we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the court card. Well, anyway, the Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. Maybe that's where you're going to be running into this person. It could be some kind of a, I don't know, celebration, a wedding, or an engagement party, a housewarming party, what have you. That type of a deal. And maybe sparks will fly, right? Because the Nine of Cups clarifying the Ace of Cups could also be a card of an event. If this person is a Gemini, maybe it's their birthday celebration, and you just happen to be in the same venue or something like that. Or maybe you wish them a happy birthday and they will invite you to go somewhere, and you will hit it off. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a Cupid's arrows, right? And it's also a card of communication and travel. Okay, so yeah, that's the, if it is definitely somebody from your past, then you guys are getting back together. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Libra. We have the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You know what it feels like? It feels like you are enforcing the law. Maybe you are into law enforcement. But maybe you are getting promoted this week, and everything, you're going to get everybody in line. Everybody's going to start following rules. Everybody's going to start following procedures and all that good stuff. You're going to enforce the law, right? Maybe you are a supervisor, and maybe you travel for work, and you're going to go to one of the company locations, to one of the company office, and you will enforce the law over there. Okay, it feels very serious. I assume the Emperor would be you, or you're becoming the emperor, or you're the emperor already. It is a boss figure, or it's a card of somebody who steps up, somebody who takes control. All right, the Seven of Wands, the next card over, this is you putting your foot down. All right, yes. Or it's you who is defending your vision, defending your position, defending your way of doing things, the correct way of doing things. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is a card of something formal and official. It's a very serious card. It's like everything is going to be done according to law, according to, rules and things like that. It's a very powerful reading, Libra. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have Justice, the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And we're back to that weird, weird ex reading, or love from the past reading. All right? I think it's the same story. Okay, so you got this King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I assume that's not you. This is most likely a fellow air sign. Right, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but you also decided to show up for this reading, right? Justice, the first card that came out, that's you. That's your major arcana card. Then the Four of Wands is back. The Four of Wands could be what's happening between you two, or how you will run into each other. Or maybe they will invite you to that Four of Wands. And the Magician, could be either Gemini or Virgo you're doing, but with the Magician, it's a major arcana card, it's a card of manifestation, it's also a card of taking action. Alright, so you guys are gonna get the show back on the road, or on the road. This person doesn't have to be an ex, right? It could be somebody from your past. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much it. There isn't really much for me to add, because if I keep talking, I'll sound like a broken record. So that's what I have for you, Libra, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.